Hi, I'm Mark Hamby, and I just want to say thank you for your support. What we've experienced over these past few months has been unexplainable, and you've been a part of this. Over the last 25 years, we've not really received a lot of support, but in this last year, the support has continued to increase. And at the time of New Year's Eve, we were about $20,000 short of being able to even pay our staff. And the most we've ever received, probably on New Year's Eve, was maybe $200. And New Year's Eve, we received $20,000 on New Year's Eve. And I just rejoice. I thank the Lord, and I thank you for being a part of this ministry. The Lord is doing something here that is unprecedented. In Hebrews chapter 4, verse 2, it says, "The word of God did not profit Old Testament Israel because it was not mixed with faith." In the book of Romans chapters 4 and 5, we learn about Abraham, and it says that in hope against hope, he was fully convinced that God was able to do what he promised. And I love those verses because without faith, it's impossible to please God. And this is a ministry of faith. I have never seen faith so exercised in my life with a group of people like I'm seeing here. And it's so exciting. And so I just, again, want to thank you. And I also want to encourage you. There's some things that are happening here that I think would behoove you to consider partnering with us in not just in giving. I would encourage you to come here. I would love for you to see this. We now have this facility, 4,500 square foot facility. We completely renovated it. But we would love for you to be here to see this, because what you would see and what you would experience would be the unexplainable. Now, let me explain the unexplainable. In 2 Peter chapter 1, it says that His divine power has granted unto us everything that we need for life and godliness, according to the full intimate knowledge of Him who's called us to His own glory and virtue, by which He's also granted unto us great and magnificent promises, that through these we might become partners in His divine nature. Now, think this through with me. His divine power, as a result or in connection with the full intimate knowledge of His Word, allows us to reach a place in our lives where we represent His glory and excellence in our lives so that we can become partners in His divine nature. And then it says, I want you to be diligent, add to your faith virtue, virtue knowledge, knowledge self-control, self-control perseverance, perseverance godliness, godliness brotherly kindness, and brotherly kindness love. And if you do these things, Peter says, you'll never fall. Now, of course, we know that people fall. Just man falls down 7 times but gets back up again. And the reason he gets back up again is because he has the hope of Abraham, that in hope against hope, he was fully convinced that God was able to do what He promised. Now, that's significant because here in 2 Peter and here at Lamplighter, what's happening is we're experiencing the unexplainable. We're experiencing His divine power. We have become partners in His divine nature. And as a result of His promises, we are seeing God do things that are unprecedented on a daily basis. If I told you the stories, like for example, we last week, this is really something, we had 14 inches of snow, and the men came to dig, and they said the ground was too frozen, they couldn't dig. And all of a sudden, the snow melted, it got warm out, the grass was green, they dug the ditch that day, got the electric line in for our new bindery, put the dirt over it, and the next day it snowed, and it was 0 degrees the next day. That type of thing's been happening all year round for us. And so here at Lamplighter, there are certain things that are unexplainable, and we believe that it's the result of God's favor right now. I have no other explanation for what's happening here. It's purely God's favor. When we moved the Lamplighter Guild to Letchworth State Park, the Grand Canyon of the East, I went there, and I was facing a situation where I didn't think this could be done. And there, the park superintendent came to me and said, Mark, we want you to be successful here at Letchworth. Letchworth State Park has all the facilities for accommodations. They have a new conference center that they're building. These are all the things. We can now bring families here. We can have fathers and sons retreats on the river, whitewater rafting, going through spiritual challenges, helping children to learn what it means to become a man. Mothers and daughters going out on on nature walks and learning about the same beauty that Mary learned in the basket of flowers. We have an opportunity of a lifetime here. And I think the only way that you're going to fully understand of what God is doing here and what His favor is unleashing is for you to come here and see this for yourself. And so I would encourage you to take some time. Let me know if you're interested in coming here. We'll do whatever it takes. We'll feed you, we'll lodge you, and you will experience with us on a daily basis that there is a God in whom nothing is impossible. And we'd like you to see it for yourselves. So I just wanted to touch base with you. Next week, I'm going to be sending another video to you. It's going to show you what's going on here with our staff. You're going to be fully informed. And again, I wanted to just thank you for your support of Lamplighter Ministries, because we could not do this without you. We are excited, we are engaged, and we believe that we are experiencing the unexplainable. God bless you. Thank you so much.